Good day, everyone. Thanks to Beam Light Foundation, we are here once again. This time around, to rub minds together on how to make a difference. To make a difference, you must take the step and work in accordance with the dictates of God.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to share with you a vision backed by a mission, impelled by a passion for excellence. It's about a desire, the desire for a difference, the change we require for existence, a shift we admire for existence, and mindset to acquire for subsistence. We all have the innate power, the power to make a difference. You see, to leave a mark, to make a dent, that we may not be bent. Indeed, we need to sow the seed and with the field for the change we need. It starts with a step, a single step forward toward the doorstep of fortune. A decision to act, not to sit on the fence of indifference, but to be the difference we fancy. Whether within our little circumference or in the midst of a large conference. Yes, if you and I think right, we can fight with our God given might to be the bright light in the dark, the delight of hope in despair, the ones who bring joy, the ones who show we care. So let's make a difference. Let's be the change, even if it be strange. The ones who rearrange the status quo, engage our minds to engage the downs and ups, and upstage the norm the usual way. So let's make a difference, starting today. Working every day despite the prices we may pay or how badly we may fare. To say yea to the positive and nay to the negative. To be the simple ripple, the wave, the storm. So let's rise and be wise, irrespective of our size, not minding who says otherwise. Let's digest the options, invest in opportunities, and where necessary, divest, for there awaits us a bumper harvest, the glory of the Almighty.
And for the Almighty, let's take a stand, working hand in hand to leave our marks in the sound of time, singing glory, glory in a holy happy band. Yes, let's make a difference, working not alone, but with the divine choreographer who orchestrates our talents into a beautiful dance. He orders our steps and leads us to higher places, creating a rhythm that fills the space with meaning. Dancing to a passionate beat with a divine accompaniment of compassionate words. We march forward, onwards every day, with the cadence of creativity, heaven bound with harmonious sounds of all-round melody. The Almighty, He has remained mighty in His magnanimity to me and my entire dynasty. That is why in unity with my constituency, I remain in tranquility, because I trust in His Majesty, who is the author of my proficiency. I have the audacity to defy the mendacity of the enemy, even when he rages in envy and ignominy. Accordingly, I must maintain my propinquity to the Almighty, mindful of His personality, inspired by His proclivity to gentility, His abilities, capabilities, even in the face of innumerable oddities. That is why I have evaluated my years of this overrated surgeon. The evil one wants us incapacitated, but we refuse to be obliterated. So let us remain devoted to the anointed, and He will keep us protected as long as we keep Him exalted. He's the epitome of perfection. I cannot relent in His adoration, for He's the compass of my navigation. In my examination, He provided me with the direction, and I got the inspiration to answer my questions without any hesitation, but with the precision of a mathematician, in addition, subtraction, division, or multiplication. If not for His dedication to my satisfaction, I would have been a victim of retrogression. But in His reputation for limitless provision, He has continued to be my matchless protection. In my trials and my tribulations, He has remained steadfast in my consolation. In my folly and my affectation, my pretension and my ostentation, He has remained my oasis in the desert of moral strangulation. Therefore, in appreciation for His benefaction, I bow in homage adulation and tremble in unlimited loudness. And to laud Him, we must give thanks and praise unto God. For before you were conceived, He perceived you and received you, so that you would not be misconceived. He protected you from your father, and from your mother He protected you. Give thanks and praise unto God. For when you were a toddler and your mother was a busy hustler, you explored the world, sometimes in solitude, but He never allowed you to navigate to a dangerous altitude. You walked the walk, you talked the talk, but you never touched the snake, and the devil did not see your brick light by any kind of mistake. Because for His name's sake, He always wanted you to partake in the fullness of His state. Give thanks and praise unto God, for He gave you the grace to gather the pace, to run the race of life, even in the maze of confusion. That's why He did not allow any trace of sin to shatter your dreams and lead you to disgrace. What a mighty God. As a growing child, He gave you hope.
Yet though you walk through the valley of the shadow of death, you fear no evil, for he kept you from the woeful pangs of the devil. Give thanks and praise unto God, for in your teenage age he has not relented, neither has he repented, as he remains undaunted in his concerted effort to ensure that you are counted among the exalted. Even when you are dejected, rejected, and rejected, he simply intercepted, and your prayers were accepted. That's why you have been catapulted to dine and wine with the elevated. Give thanks and praise unto God, for as you grow into adulthood, you trust in him for identification of your vocation and the location of your occupation. He will give you favor, even when your flavor of your endeavor is not commensurate with his expectations. Give thanks and praise unto God, for in him you trust to manage your old age without being in bondage. He will block every leakage, lest the sacrilege and brigandage of your younger age mars or imperils your lineage. Our God, dear God, help us to dream the dream, to set the task and achieve the goal. Thank you. We remain the deeds.